Hello everybody, welcome to the Empressive channel. There are a few topics that I want to talk about in this video. First, starting with Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Megan recently dropped a freestyle on her Instagram page, and I'm glad that she's dropping freestyles again because this is what made me become a fan of Megan, and this is kind of what sets her apart from a lot of her peers. So I'm glad that she's doing freestyles, but in this particular freestyle, she said something that was a little interesting. She said, "I'm a hot girl, I don't do titles. If I do date, it would be Michael." When she said that, I kind of stopped and said, I wonder which Michael is she talking about? Because there are a lot of Michaels out there. She could be talking about a random Michael off the street, but it's a possibility that she could also be talking about the actor Michael B. Jordan. And I actually saw some people speculating this online. Now, from my knowledge, I do think Megan and Michael know each other. They both are ambassadors for Coach, and they were hanging out together at the New York Fashion Week. Also, Michael B. Jordan has been vocal in his support of Megan Thee Stallion after the shooting incident that happened with her and Tory Lanez. He said on Twitter, "Meg, I admire your courage and applaud you for speaking up. We must support Black women, protect Black women, and believe Black women." He also sent Megan flowers as well, and Megan posted it on her story and said, "Thank you, Waterhead." So she's been giving him nicknames. Also, when Megan Thee Stallion took home 3 BET Hip Hop Awards, I saw Michael B. Jordan in the comments giving her praise. So Michael has been supportive of Megan, and just because he's shown her support doesn't automatically mean that there's something going on between them. I know most people would think that Megan is not Michael's type because Michael does have a particular type of woman that he likes. However, I've been peeping his comments under Megan's post. One time Megan posted this video of her and her friends twerking, and Michael dropped this emoji under her video like he was shook, and she responded with another emoji like, "Yeah, I know you like that." This is just what I took from their interaction, and I could be reading a little deep into it, but I kind of think Michael B. Jordan and Megan Thee Stallion might be feeling each other. Megan said that she's not dating anybody, but if she wanted to date, she would date Michael. I mean, she didn't say Michael B. Jordan specifically, but she hinted that she would date a Michael. And I think she was talking about Michael B. Jordan. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Now, I do want to move on and talk about Megan Thee Stallion and her label mate, Erica Banks, both doing a remix to DJ Cho's song, Thick. Thick. That's how the song goes. But I found it interesting that they both did a remix to the same song. Now, if you don't know, Megan and Erica are signed to 1501 Certified Entertainment. But earlier this year, Megan did have some issues with her label, and since then she has been working more with her distribution label, 300 Entertainment. So she has had some tension with the CEO of 1501, Carl Crawford, and Carl Crawford decided to find himself another female rap artist that could compete with Megan Thee Stallion, and he ended up signing the Dallas, Texas native Erica Banks. Now, when Erica Banks first went viral, people noticed the similarities between her and Megan. In fact, I thought initially that she was kind of biting Megan's style, but I have listened to some other music from Erica, and I do think she has her own sound. Still, there has been some competition between Erica Banks and Megan, and it seems to me like they don't really get along. I don't really see them interact with each other, and they haven't done a song together, even though they both are on the same label. Now, I think Carl Crawford is trying to push some competition between Megan and Erica. Now, I saw him post this video of Erica performing the remix to Thick, and he said in his caption, "Let the debates begin." And Erica Banks chimed in and said, "Yup." Also, Erica reposted comments on her Insta story that were praising her version over Megan's version. So it seems like both Carl and Erica are looking for people to compare Megan's remix to Erica's remix. And Megan did make a post on Instagram quoting her lyrics, and I don't know if this was directed to Erica or not, but she said, Girls make 4, 5, 6 fake pages just to come shade me in the comments. It's getting weird. I wonder who she was talking about when she said that, but I think the competition between Megan and Erica is good marketing because this actually will help Erica and even Megan's remix get more exposure. Now, if I were to choose which version is better, I actually prefer Megan's version over Erica's. Megan snapped, she did, but I think Erica did her thing too. Erica knows how to ride a beat, and I think both her and Megan would be great together if they collaborated. So hopefully they could set aside any pettiness they have between each other and do a song together. Anyway, let me talk about the BET Hip Hop Awards. I know I'm a little late in talking about this, but the BET Hip Hop Awards did air on Tuesday night. There were a few moments that stood out to me in particular, so I'm going to talk about it. First, starting with the City Girls' performance. They performed their 2 singles, Jobs and Kitty Talk, and this is actually the first time that the City Girls have performed together on a televised award show. When JT was in prison, Young Miami did perform by herself in the past, but this is the first time they got a chance to perform together, and I have to give them an A for effort. The City Girls have improved a lot, especially Young Miami. Young Miami's stage presence used to be dry, but in this performance, she was confident and she was hitting those dance moves and she really came out of her shell on stage. And I do believe that she's more comfortable now with JT by her side. Also, this was a big moment for JT, and considering that this is her first award show performance, I give her an A for her effort. JT has a star quality and a charisma about her that really adds to the group. But overall, I thought they both did their thing, and I really like their overall set and their choreography. I hope as time goes on, the girls will continue to improve as performers. All they need is the direction and the consistency. And I think their creative director and choreographer, Sean Bankhead, is doing a great job in pushing them out of their comfort zone. Next, I want to talk about Mulatto. Mulatto had a breakout year this year, and she performed Beat from the South and Muwop with Gucci Mane, and the performance was good considering this was also her first time performing at an award show. And even though I'm not a big fan of Mulatto like that, I do respect her hustle and her dedication. She's been grinding very, very hard this year. So she definitely deserves all of the success that she has been getting. And I'm glad to see younger female hip hop artists get their shine. Flo Milli got a chance to shine on one of the cyphers, and I thought that was a cool opportunity for her too. So it's great to see upcoming artists get a chance to have their moment on award shows. Now, the best performance of the whole night to me was Toby Wigway's performance. Toby performed Try Jesus, Don't Try Me, and he performed Eat. And let me say this, Toby is a problem, okay? This dude is amazing. I'm kind of embarrassed to admit this, but I didn't know who he was before this performance. Clearly, I must have been hiding under a rock or I wasn't paying attention at all. But Toby actually went viral this year when he called attention to the cops who killed Breonna Taylor. And since then, he has been gaining a lot of popularity. But I got a chance to discover him for the first time, and I will say I thoroughly enjoyed his performance, and the woman who was performing with him was great too. She's actually Toby's wife, and she goes by the name Fat. Also, the band and the dancers were amazing, and their producer, Nell, is a genius. I'm so glad I got a chance to find out about them, and I want to get a chance to see them in concert when everything opens up. I think they're very, very talented. Now, on to the cyphers. The cyphers this year were great as usual. A lot of great talent was showcased. And one of the best cyphers to me was the reggae cypher with Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Coffee, Skip Marley, and Shensia. I was glad to see Jamaican artists get their own spotlight, and I respect BET for letting them have that moment to shine. Also, the standout cypher of the night for me were the R&B queens showing how it's done. Tiana Taylor, h.e.r, Erykah Badu, and Brandy recreated the classic remix to Brandy's song I Wanna Be Down. and every last one of them killed it. I'm not even going to lie. H.e.r can give a lot of these rappers a run for their money. She's super lyrical, and sometimes I do hear a little bit of Lauryn Hill in her, just a little bit, but I do think she's gifted. Also, Erykah Badu snapped. A lot of us know that Erykah can rap too, so she doesn't disappoint. And Teyana Taylor definitely held her own. Now, Brandy came through and pulled out her alter ego Brand New. For those who don't know, Brandy had a brief rap phase where she went by the name Brand New, and you can listen to her song with Timbaland called Meet Me in the Middle and hear how she rapped. She was actually kind of nice, and she definitely did her thing at the cypher. This is one of the many reasons why I love Brandy as an artist. I think Brandy is a legend in my book, and more people really need to start putting respect on her name, period. But those are my thoughts on the performances at the BET Hip Hop Awards. Anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.